today is going to be a wedding day makeup tutorial. So this is the look that I wore on my wedding day. My hair did not look like this. I actually had it curled with a half-inch curler. I did not have the time to go ahead and do that today. Last night I just put my hair into French braids, which you'll see throughout the tutorial, and this is what it looks like when I took it out. So whenever I want some kind of texture, I naturally have waves in my hair. You just don't really, they're just not really prominent. So with my hair being so thick and then it being so heavy as well. But so I just went ahead and do French braids, and then this is how it comes out. So it's very easy to get like that beach wavy hair with just doing French braids after a shower. So yeah, I guess this is not your typical wedding day tutorial, mainly because I have a bold lip on, or what many would call a bold lip. I wanted to do, I didn't want to be too traditional. I wanted to do something a little different. So that was my reasoning behind the lipstick. Plus I thought that it complemented the eye look really, really well. So you'll see the products that I used during, on the day of my wedding day ceremony, it was all new products at the time that I was using them. So everything besides the lipstick. I already had that ColourPop lipstick that I used. But everything else was brand new. I bought the Modern Renaissance palette, an Hourglass blush, so that was new, a Makeup Forever Starlit powder in number 13. And my foundation that I bought was the Hourglass Vanish foundation. So this is the foundation that I used on that day. I had bought the Kat Von D translucent powder for that. And the setting spray that I used was the MAC Prep and Prime, and this is in coconut. When I went to MAC, they had like 3 little mini bottles of different scented Fix Plus or setting sprays. So I ended up getting the coconut one. That one smelled the best to me. And the primer was new. I had just bought the Urban Decay Optical Illusion primer, so I had used this also. So pretty much all brand new products for just specifically for the wedding day. I did try on, so initially I went to Sephora to kind of ask what, so pretty much I had already planned on spending money on buying like all brand new products for the purpose of the wedding. So you know that they do the free makeover if you spend $50 or more on Sephora brand products, or on Sephora products. Anything in the store, you just spend $50. So I had already intended on that, so I had set up a time to go in there for them to do something on me. Now they used the Modern Renaissance palette, however they did not do this look at all. They actually did a different one. I'll go ahead and insert it in one of these 2 places so that you can kind of see the look that they did. So pretty much I took their, you know, kind of what they did, some of the colors that they used and everything. They did use the Starlit powder, and I really, really liked that. So I did keep this in the look that I did. But other than that, I just kind of wanted to play around with the palette. I still wanted to use the Modern Renaissance palette, but I kind of just wanted to tweak the looks and the look and the colors a little bit. So this is what I ended up coming up with, and I really liked it. So I was practicing with it for a little bit, and then finally got to exactly how I wanted to do my makeup for that, for the wedding day. So that is what this is today. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. So if you would like to go ahead and see how I got this wedding day look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is my primer. And for the primer, I used the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. So this is what I'm going to put on my face. Actually, after I wash my hands. Alright, let's go ahead and put this on. So I'm just gonna put it on my hands and then just spread it all across my face. This is very, very thick primer. Does not feel heavy on your face or anything like that. This is just a really, really thick consistency. And honestly, I've been kind of like, I've been interchanging between this primer and my Professionals, and I really can't tell which one I like better or if I have a favorite of the two or not. I think like I'm gonna have to do a test of it where I wear one day and then another one on another day, but have it be like 2 consecutive days in a row that I'm like wearing one. So like today's Saturday, so I'd wear this one today, so then tomorrow I would do the other one, just to see if I can better tell the difference between the two. The foundation that I used was the Hourglass. This is the Vanish foundation, and this is the Vanish stick foundation, and I am in the color, or was in the color Buff. So that is what that looks like. I'm hoping it's not going to be too light for me right now. Ooh, it might. We shall see. The brush that I'm going to use is this True Beauty little kind of spoon brush that I got from TJ Maxx. So all I did was I just kind of put the stick on there and then just blended it in with this brush. I don't really like to put my foundation like directly under my eyes because I'm going to put on concealer anyway, so there's really like no point in just adding more product over there. In terms of this foundation, like, I like it, but it gives a dewy finish, and I honestly prefer a matte finish. So I don't grab for this foundation, like, really ever. I think that the only time that I'm going to use it is going to be in the wintertime, when I'm not also going to be sweating and stuff, and I can get away with a more dewier look. I have combination skin, so in my T-zone it gets really bad, and then but other than that, it's, you know, not too bad. This is a really, really smooth brush, and it is charcoal infused in the bristles, so which is good for your skin. So that's the reason I bought it. Okay, and I'm going to set this with, I didn't buy a new setting powder or anything, so I still use my Urban Decay setting powder. So I'm going to go ahead and use that to set the foundation. Man, it's a hot day out today too. Oh, oh well. Okay. And for the concealer, going in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in light neutral. and my itty bitty beauty blender. Okay, and to set that, use the Kat Von D translucent, or the Lock-It translucent setting powder. Take my regular beauty blender and just pop that on. And I'm wearing black, and I'm going to get the setting powder everywhere, but it's alright. Alright, for my contour, I'm pretty sure that I used a Physicians Formula contour, the Mosaic contour that I had. I think I got rid of it because it dried up and it wasn't really useful anymore. So I will go on ahead and put on the Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is just a tiny one that I got. And then my nose. Sounds like I grabbed a knife. Like some big old... What am I trying to say? Like a sword or something? Alright. I think I want to bake a little bit longer, so I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. So I know for my eyebrows, I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Ebony, and I used the ABH brow gel as well. So I shall use that. I'm going ahead and fill in my brows. Now on the day of our wedding ceremony, I wanted to keep them as natural looking as possible. So that's what I will be going for today. Oh gosh, dropping shit. So now I'm going to put on my blush, and I use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Flush Blush in Luminous Flush. My goodness. So that is what that looks like. And for the highlight, I used the Benefit WhatsApp. For the eyes, I used the Modern Renaissance palette and then also this Makeup Forever Starlit powder in number 13. So I also used a splash of this in there too. So let me go on ahead and prime my eyes. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, as always. Put this on. This Sony Kashik blending brush, and we are going to go into the shade, we're going to start off with the shade Warm Taupe, and this is going to be our transition color. Okay, next I'm going to take my No Name Crease brush, and we are going to go into the shade Love Letter. And this is going to go in my outer crease. Next, I'm going to take a sip of my very important fuel. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics 132 brush, and this is just a very precise, like long pencil brush kind of, and I am going to spritz this with my MAC Prep and Prime, and this is actually coconut. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Starlit powder in 13, and this is going to go on the inner corner of the eye. So the next color that we're going to take is Vermeer, and this is going to go on the lid, the rest of the lid. Okay, for my brow bone highlight, I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and just popping that onto the highest points on my brows, blending that out. And with a BH Cosmetics Fluffy Blending Brush, we are going to go into the shade Tempera. Okay, so for the eyeliner that I did a wing, and I actually used this Sephora Classic Line felt liner for it. However, it is dried up and I can't use it now, so what I'm going to use instead is my Coastal Scents Divine Line Gel Liner. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this on really quick and then also put on my mascara. So the mascara that I used, of course, was my Benefit Bad Gal Lash. So let me go ahead and put those on real quick and then I will be right back. Okay, and for lipstick, what I used was this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Wild Nothing. I love this color so much. I didn't put on any lip liner or anything like that either, so. and I obviously did not wear my hair like this. So I had my hair curled, but it was with a 1/2 inch curler. So no, I'm not going to do all that right now. So I went on ahead and just threw my hair in some braids, because that's what I do when I'm lazy, but I want my hair to have some kind of like texture or something. All right, so this is the finished look for my wedding day, what I did for my makeup. I did have to kind of improvise on my eyeliner, so note to self, I really need to go and get some more black liner. Like the Sephora liner dried out of me, the Coastal Scents, not Coastal Scents, yeah, the Coastal Scents eyeliner dried up on me, the gel liner. My ColourPop one like irritates my eyes. It just like makes them feel really dry and itchy, and they get red and stuff, so can't use that. And so I kind of just now had to do a mix of my Urban Decay liner in Zero, and then for the wing part of it I went on ahead and I used whatever I could get out of my Sephora liquid liner. So I need to go and get some liner, and I need to go and get some more Benefit Bad Gal Lash because I am out of that too. So let me go ahead and spritz my face. So for my setting spray, both on that day and right now, I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime primer. And that is my wedding day look. So I hope you all enjoyed this wedding day makeup tutorial. Stay tuned for future videos, and if you like this video, go on ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.